Welcome to the Real Retirees of New Jersey, powered by Liberty Financial Group and Artemis Wealth Advisors.
It's important to inspect what you expect. If you're not inspecting your plan, if you're not reviewing your plan,
or if your financial advisor is not inspecting it,
correct,
then you need a second opinion. Come see us.
Randy and Peggy Fisher want to help you retire once and retire right.
Thanks for streaming the Real Retirees of New Jersey podcast, all powered by Liberty Financial Group and Artemis Wealth Advisor. Peggy Fisher is here. Randy Fisher is here. My name is Mark Owens. Get all the information here in the show notes. All right. As a very happily married couple, Peggy, Randy.
Very happily married, Randy. Randy, very happily married.
no comment.
Okay.
I'll see, is his mic plugged in? Let's see.
I'm here.
He's there.
Is he okay? Is he
I was just thinking.
Is he taking a sip of coffee? Was he?
I was thinking.
Yeah,
Thinking about the 35 years of marital bliss. Is that what you were thinking about? Thinking how much you loved me? Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we are. That's what I strive for. This is. Y'all are my end goal. This is what I look to get to with my bride. We celebrated 15 years.
Oh,
Wow,
congratulations.
I'm just as surprised as you are.
Looks like you both survived.
I love my wife. I think something's off a little bit. I lost that bet. But so we went down to the coast to celebrate. And while there, I rented a charter fishing boat just because we both love the ocean. Like we got married at the beach. We love the beach. Yeah. And I told the guy, and I called him, I said, everybody needs a friend with a boat. I don't want to go fishing. I just need a friend with a boat. And he goes, I'll be your friend with a boat.
Aw.
And so he's like, let's just float around in the water and the marsh. Let's get some salt air. You can bring a cooler with you if you want to. Bring a speaker. Just relax. Let's have some fun. But then we also have planned to go to a part of this town. There's a lot of shrimp boats, a lot of shrimp factories. And they say it's kind of neat to roll up on there. And you can kind of walk around and buy some shrimp. They got a little market and everything. But my wife is allergic to shellfish.
Shrimp?
Oh, no. What?
So you were trying to make 15
You wanted to kill her.
So, again, I didn't think we'd make
honey,
it to 15.
Let's go have some
There's
shellfish.
TV shows made about that.
Yeah. 2020 episodes on Friday nights. I watch those.
Every single one, like within the first 10 minutes of Dateline, Gretchen's always like, it was the neighbor.
No, it was the husband.
Yeah, or it's the
wife.
boyfriend. Yep.
Definitely.
It was the ex.
Yes.
It's never the wife, Randy. You ever notice
You all have
that?
too much time on your hands.
It's always the husband or the ex or the boyfriend, never the wife in these
Never
situations.
the wife, of course not. Except for the one who what did she put in her husband's iced tea every day? She just did one little drip of his iced tea every day of
Well, it was either
antifreeze.
eye drops or antifreeze.
No, antifreeze. And just did a very subtle drop every day in his iced tea for about, I don't know, a couple months. And then bye-bye.
That's why I don't drink iced tea.
Mark, drink this
coffee.
water. Why are there bubbles in this water? Why is it gray? Shut up and drink it. And
Lime green.
Whenever I hand Randy like something for medicine or whatever, he's like, "What are you handing me?" I'm like, "Oh no, it's okay. Take one of those. You'll be fine, Randy."
It's like cyanide.
here, smell this. So,
Yeah.
am I an a-hole for taking my bride on our anniversary to a dock filled with everything that could potentially kill her?
What did she say to that? Is what I really want to know.
Rolled her eyes.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. But then
Just don't touch anything.
What'd you end up eating and doing then?
oh, we can do steak. We're fine.
Oh, steak. Hell yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we're always.
Nothing like a good steak.
And here's the crappy part. I feel bad for her. Like when I say we
She
had,
don't eat steak either.
she's a vegan. She doesn't eat anything that has a shadow.
Come on, Gretch.
She had some cereal and a Tic Tac. She was feeling pretty good. Like when we got married, like our rehearsal dinner was a Low Country boil. Like we got engaged at the beach. We got married at the beach.
I think do. They throw all that stuff in the middle, and you have like crawfish or like lobster, all kinds. I know what that is.
But it was after Caroline was born. She woke up in the middle of the night all splotchy. She went out with the girls the night before, had a big seafood dinner. Late in life, shellfish allergy.
Really?
Wow.
So, it usually happens up like young, right?
I know. So my bride, who we literally, we're going to retire at the beach. We got married at the beach. Now she's like at the beach with her EpiPen in one hand and a margarita in the other hand.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Happy anniversary, honey. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know, right? Late in life. And she always tells me, I think I have a late in life allergy to you too, Mark. So go sleep on the couch. So.
What do you have, Randy? You call it that?
No. Every day's Christmas.
Every day's Christmas.
Oh, sounds like a man beaten down. Hey, you can get more of the Real Retirees NewJersey.com. Last week we were talking about geopolitical events, what's happening over in Iran. And I want to shift the focus to a commodity that we often talk about, and you see the late night commercials for it. And I'm talking about gold and silver. With everything going on overseas, is it more stable than the market? What's your take on gold right now?
I think it's stupid. Listen, it's like anything else. There's been a run. So everybody wants to run to the run, right? So think about this. Financial products are the only item on planet Earth that every consumer wants to buy when it's 30% more expensive, right? Gold had its run. Could it continue to go up? Sure it can, but it's a flight to quality when the shit is hitting the fan in other areas, right? So when the market's actually getting destroyed, people are trying to run for the cover.
Right.
And where do they run to? They run to particular commodities, gold, stuff like that, cash, treasury bills, whatever it may be, even government bonds for the most part. Even sometimes, and up until recently, they were running to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin basically had a correlation to, let's say, gold, where people thought it was a lot of safer vehicle. What they're now seeing is that it's less of a safer vehicle,
right,
and that it's more correlated to the market than anything else, right? Now, it's also correlated to the idiots that are sitting just north of Richmond in Virginia. And because if they can't come up with any type of a regulation, that's the reason why this thing has been from, $115, $120 a share, $120,000 a share to $60,000 a share, right? So it cut itself in half because they just don't know what they're doing here. But
we do have some clients that do have like a little bit of that, right? And
Bitcoin?
Then, yeah. Oh, no, not Bitcoin, gold.
Gold and commodities.
Yeah.
We have clients that actually are a little. First of all, you shouldn't have anything 100% of anything.
Right.
Right. So who's that guy? William Devane.
Yeah. Buy gold.
Buy gold.
Yeah.
I put all my money in gold.
Buy gold.
You're an idiot.
No.
So, and I'm sure all his money is not in gold, right? And let me tell you this: if the does hit the fan, are you going to roll up on an Exxon with a brick of gold and say, "Hey, can you fill my tank up?"
We actually have one client who has a lot of silver, gold,
Right.
and coins, and he's like, "Well, at least I know if something happens." He goes, "Well," and that's what Randy always says. "We could throw coins at somebody. What are they going to do?"
I hope you have a lot of ammunition because when they find out you got coins, that's what they're
He
coming.
always says, "If the world ends, at least I know I got some gold, some silver."
Gold's gold, right? You have other commodities like silver, platinum, all these other ones. They're a little bit more actionable, right? Everybody's got a piece of electronic equipment these days. Silver is in every single one of those. So it's one of those items that you really need.
Yeah.
What is gold for? Gold is literally to back currencies. It's basically to have a stability in a government, right? I mean, I think Trump just announced that Venezuela has a ton of gold that he's looking to get.
Yeah.
Right.
It's actually pretty funny. Now, it was actually a false headline because what they were saying was Venezuela has a lot of natural resources as well. So now that there's a relationship between the two countries again, it's getting better.
Yeah.
They're looking not only to actually do business through oil, but they're also now looking to do business through natural resources.
Yeah.
So the whole natural resources is really where, the world is continuing on. Solar panels, all these different items that are available out there from an electronical standpoint, AI-based power grids and all this other stuff, right? So you're going to need these commodities within your portfolio. Again, gold, I think gold is basically overplayed because you have these, and again, it's a non-regulated industry, gold. I mean, it's like the wild, wild west.
Yeah.
So you can actually call up any of these gold brokers or commodity brokers that are out there, and they're going to tell you, we'll hold it for you or we'll send it to you, or whatever it may be. But again, what are you doing with it?
I know.
Right? It's like saying, hey, I'm going to go buy another piece of real estate. That's nice, but it's a dead asset.
Right.
You can't really use it. How do you use gold? Right? I mean, I got clients that are like, I want to buy a couple gold coins.
Bars,
That's nice.
right.
Go buy a couple gold coins for yourself. It's nice to have, but what are you going to do at $5,000 an ounce?
And what are the tax implications on gold? It says they're treated as collectibles, which may be higher capital gains compared to stocks, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So they're different. They're not basically, you don't have the same type of tax basis,
Right.
things like that. So again, it's a different play. Like I said, you got these other people. There's people out there that all they are is commodity traders, because what are they making on the commodity trade? A commission. Mm-hmm. Right? So again, chase the numbers, figure out what the compensation package is, and then figure out who's actually being compensated for your decision.
Right.
Does it make sense? Should you have a little bit of gold within your portfolio? You can do that by buying gold exchange traded funds. So you can say, hey, I'm in the gold marketplace, or I'm diversifying my portfolio by buying those type of natural resources. You can also buy gold miners. Those are actually exchange traded funds that the people that literally mine the gold. So there's a lot of other channels that actually go with gold. No, it's not just the gold bar, right? Not a piece of bullion.
Yeah.
So, it's an actionable item. I just don't think that to me, it's not something where you can say, this is the smartest move within my portfolio. I think a smart move within your portfolio is to have a balanced portfolio diversified amongst a number of different tools, such as exchange traded funds, individual equities, some cash, some annuities. It depends on what you're looking to accomplish. We say this all the time at our workshops. You're all eating, soup or a salad right now. If people have a soup bowl in front of them, I ask them, how many people picked up the fork? Nobody raises their hand. And I say, does the fork, is it excluded from this dinner because it's a terrible tool? Or is it just not efficient?
It's not efficient. We're looking for the right efficiency, right?
If you want to put nutrition in your mouth,
right,
you're going to probably pick up a spoon, right? So it's use the right tool for the job.
Exactly.
If you want to grow your assets, you're not going to put your money in an annuity. If you want to preserve your assets, you're not going to put your money in a stock market.
Right.
So it's all these different trade-offs, right? You have these 3 different properties that tools have. They either have growth, they have liquidity, or they have stability.
Yeah.
Right? So, or guarantees. Take the stock market, for instance. If I buy a stock, I have an unlimited amount of growth, I have an unlimited amount of liquidity, but I have 0 guarantees.
Right, but you have a lot of risk.
I have risk.
Yeah.
But with risk comes reward.
Exactly.
It's a matter of balancing the risk with the reward, right? On the opposite side of that, it's the same story where, okay, gold, right?
Yeah.
So is gold liquid?
No.
Not really, right?
No.
I mean, it's about as liquid as a certificate of deposit, right? It's not really liquid. So does it have an opportunity for growth? Sure it does, right? Is it a guaranteed vehicle? Not really. To be quite honest with you, when we look at something called standard deviation, that's a measurement of risk. How much does the gold prices fluctuate, positively or negatively, from its average? It is one of the largest standard deviations in a financial product that you can get. And people don't take that into consideration. So if they're looking at risk, that's the oxymoron here. That's the thing that people are thinking about. They're saying, I'm going to take as little risk as possible, so I'm going to go buy gold. And that's not true.
Right.
Gold has a tremendous amount of risk. But yes, it's a tangible item, so they look at it differently.
Yeah.
Long-winded.
No.
I told you, just let him go. He loves this. Let him go.
It is funny, though, because I fell asleep on the couch watching TV, woke up in the middle of the night.
I thought he was going to fall asleep now in the last 5 minutes.
I don't know.
I almost fell asleep listening to this.
Sorry, what were you saying about gold? I just... Man, I had a dream. I got a hole in one. It was the best run. Oh,
we're happily married.
Hey, welcome out to the Real Retirees of New Jersey with Randy and Peggy Fisher.
Peggy's over there in a coma.
No,
let him go.
I woke up in the middle of the night and TV was still on. And I kid you not, I think I told you this before. There was a commercial and it was like Tom Selleck. And he was like, hey, now is the time to buy gold. You need to buy gold right now. Give me a call. And then the very next commercial was an old commercial with Alan Thicke, who's been dead for I don't know how many years.
Yeah.
And his commercial was, hey, now is the time to sell your gold. You need to sell
isn't that
your
crazy?
gold. I'm like, wait a minute. One told me to buy, one told me to sell. So what's in it for them?
Commission.
Yes, lots
Period,
of it.
period,
Commission, lots
end.
of it. Yep.
Fact, it is.
Yeah.
The interesting part about gold right now, and it had its run, obviously it's because of the aura around its, safety, which is not actually true, right? As well as it was a hedge to inflation.
Yes, big time.
But another underlying push to gold was the government is literally trying to acquire as much gold as they possibly can to back their digital currencies. And the digital currency they're trying to back tremendously by what? The United States dollar. Why are they doing that? Well, if you look between the lines, ladies and gentlemen, and again, do your research. The reason why they're doing that is to keep the United States dollar as the primary currency of the world. So they're looking to just say, well, this is another reason why the United States dollar, the greenback, is going to be here forever. And the world is going to trade on United States dollars. You may eventually trade in digital currency, but it's going to be backed by the United States dollar, which is then backed by gold. So there's the run on gold.
We talk about gold. What about silver? Is it pretty much right in the same boat, or is it like gold's a little gold?
Silver and gold.
Silver, not really, no, because silver actually has a practical use. And again, it's in many, many, many things, and it's in predominantly electronics, computers, phones, right? Power grids, solar panels. I mean, the list goes on. It's actually in clothes right now, right? So they're putting silver in clothing and copper in clothing to stop smells and fragrances and rashes and people who have allergies and things like that. So, I mean, silver has a lot of practical uses. I would think that you get a bigger play from silver, but again, look at this what's called the standard deviation. What does it vary from year to year or from jump to jump? The sway within that period of time of what the thing is worth is huge. So it's a big thing. But again, individually, I always tell our clients, we're not buying anything individually. We're buying it as a group, right? So we're buying it as a commodity group within an exchange traded fund portfolio, or we're buying some type of exchange traded fund portfolio of miners that are actually mining these things and putting it all together and sending it to different places. So that's the way to take advantage of those instead of individually.
It says silver and gold prices fall. That's down 3%.
And tomorrow it'll be up 3.
Right,
and then tomorrow
exactly.
it'll be down 5. And then the next day it'll be up 14. And the next day it'll be down 11.
Yeah.
It goes up and down.
Right.
So, it is a tool that people can utilize and use. And I also think it's generational too. I mean, if you're in the older generation, people love banks, they love gold.
Yes.
Right? The newer generation, their gold is Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Right? Or Ether or any of those other things that are out there.
You're absolutely right about that. 100%.
So it's just a currency play. It's an inflation play is what they're playing with. And if you don't think Bitcoin's got a huge standard deviation, you're on crack because, I mean, look at that thing. It goes up 100%, it goes down 50%. It goes up 75%, it goes down 39%, right? It's all over the place.
I'll never forget, we had a client once who came in, right? And he didn't want to give us
stupidity.
Yeah, it was so stupid. He's like, I got a friend of mine who says next week, I'm gonna make $1 gazillion. And I think that like next week it dropped and Randy was like, oh my God, this guy. Like
he's eating beans out of a flashlight.
I know. And his wife was sitting there too, like rolling her eyes. And I'm thinking in my head, oh my God. And then sure enough, it was bad.
No good.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say he's eating beans out of a flashlight?
No.
You ever watched the Brady Bunch?
I mean,
when you open up if you open up the top of a flashlight, you know how you pour the batteries in there? You can pour the beans in there.
They were stuck in.
It tells us our age. So bad. Even Mark Owens goes, what the hell are you talking about?
So, ladies and gentlemen listening, you are our avatar client base.
Yes.
You know exactly
about
what
the Brady Bunch
about right
and
now.
the battery.
And you also know about the taboo with the tarantula and Greg
in
got hit
Hawaii.
the head with the surfboard.
I'll never forget that. You don't know anything
You don't
about
know
this.
anything we're
I
talking
did.
about.
No,
Mark.
I watched the Brady Bunch growing up on
All right.
TBS. Yeah, but then when you said beans out of a flashlight, I was like, what third world country are you living in?
Or did you think that was a Randyism?
Well,
He made that up.
I'll be honest. 100%.
They got stuck in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
Overnight.
Yeah.
And they had beans and they didn't have any.
They didn't have anything to pour it in. They got very resourceful.
This baffles me. The beans came out of a can, but they put it in a flashlight and ate it out of the flashlight, which I don't understand why you transfer it to the flashlight when you just eat it out of the can.
Isn't it
And now
amazing
the
how you remember
flashlight's
that?
ruined.
Right.
Right? It just doesn't make sense.
All right, well, spoiler alert. Don't tell me if they made it out or not because I got to go. I'm not caught up with that season of the Brady Bunch yet. It's only taken me 55 years to watch. So don't tell me how it ends.
You want to talk about Gilligan's Island?
No, so wait, hold on. Don't tell me. I'm not there yet. All right, that's a good place to hit pause for this week. Thank you, as always, for the information. Who says you don't get an education? How the hell do we go from gold, silver, Bitcoin
To Brady Bunch,
to
beans.
Beans and a flashlight?
I love it.
Not going to get that anywhere else, but right here on the Real Retirees of New Jersey. It's all powered by Liberty Financial Group, Artemis Wealth Advisors. To get all the information, you can find it here in the show notes, but we invite you to call. And if you know a friend that just has a question about their retirement strategies, share this show with a friend, family member, a loved one just looking for a little education with a side of beans and a flashlight. You can get all the information here in the show notes, but for the entire team, this has been the Real Retirees of New Jersey with Peggy and Randy Fisher.
We are an independent financial services firm helping individuals create retirement strategies using a variety of financial and insurance products to custom suit their needs and objectives. Investment advisor services offered through Artemis Wealth Advisors, a registered investment advisor. Exposure to ideas and financial vehicles discussed should not be considered investment advice or recommendation to buy or sell any financial vehicle. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Investments can fluctuate and when redeemed may be worth more or less than when originally invested. Artemis Wealth Advisors is not affiliated with nor endorsed by the Social Security Administration or any other government agency and does not provide legal or tax advice. Please consult with your attorney, accountant, and or tax advisor for advice concerning your particular circumstances. Annuity guarantees rely solely on the financial strength and claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company. By contacting us, you may be provided with information about insurance and annuity products offered through Randolph A. Fisher, insurance license number 9616074, and Liberty Financial Group, LLC, and Peggy Fisher, national license number 189-42003 and 570-5833.